Fairy Tale 348 viewer comments. Loyalist viral gets us started off. Loving the reviews, keep them coming. The chapter was okay, but Lucy and Wendy forgave Flair too early for my taste. Now I know it's the manga. You can't really make time pass like you can with the animation. Urza getting her ass handed to her kind of made me feel a little sad to see her treated so poorly. I really hope Gray gives that guy a can of whip ass. Alright, well, okay, the whole Flair thing, I don't care unless she turns evil, which will be mentioned later. Now, the whole thing about Urza, I actually like that because you have to have good, mean villains, and Minerva is just so, she's just so much fun to hate. And what she's doing just makes people want to hate her more. So, and we all know Urza's not going to get killed or anything, so I mean, it's, you know, come on. And then, but I think Gray, this is a Gray-centrific arc. Okay, like at the very end, it's like all, you know, all these things. So I don't think that he's gonna necessarily. He doesn't have to defeat this guy. I think he has to put up a good fight and connect to him maybe somehow. So this could be interesting. This is Fairy Tale. All right, really do appreciate your comments. Comment Bob 9. Okay, when Flair joined Raventail, she took on their world view about hating Fairy Tale because she's never encountered other people her size before. But because of that, she didn't know that it wasn't okay to murder a child. Yeah, I didn't really buy that. The chapter was mostly okay, like you said. Not a lot to discuss. Loved evil Minerva beating Urza around as always. She's a breath of fresh air in the series and makes evil look too sexy. She is, actually. Yes, she is. Ben Affleck, well, he'll have to do better than Clooney's Batman. I've heard it. I didn't see it. I heard that was horrible. Not that most of that was Clooney's fault. I always appreciate your comments, Connolly Bob 9. NW Order for Life, and you really started with something I really like and I hope for. I know I probably shouldn't think this, but I couldn't help feeling that Flair is lying. Her sob story just sounds so fake to me. I hope this is true. Like I say, if she's an evil character, I'll start liking her again. This one just seems completely fake. Okay, that Beastman's logic is OP. If the only way it can be undone is to defeat him, I don't know how they can stop him. Gray looks badass now. It's unrealistic for this beast guy to lose right now unless Hero wants to make Minerva and her guild a mini boss before we get to the real evil in this arc. Okay, the Galuna Island arc. I like the whole thing where we're going demons and all this kind of crazy stuff. I like it. But Gray, they've already met, so he's not going to go, oh no, you're a demon. I mean, so they may be able to connect. He may put off, you know, stand his ground, gain some respect from this guy, and appeal to his problem that he sees with people treating him differently because he's a demon. So anyway, we'll see. Alright, appreciate your comments. And Kurgor Seizu. Chibi arc continues. Another chapter ending with yet another FT member turned into a kid. Looking at the story progression, however, it looks like it's going to be rather temporary. Just a few chapters and we should be moving on to other more important things. So what we get from this chapter and what we will probably be important later on in the story is the mysterious keyword, the underworld, and it's probably connected with what Cobra said before returning to jail, gates to the underworld, and Tartarus. Continued. This may okay, before I go to the next thing, part of your statements. It was, I guess the translation I got was Hades, but I guess it's part of the underworld, so yeah, but I like the connection you're making. So anyway, let me go ahead and continue on to your next comment. This is continue on Kurgor Seizu. This may indicate that Succubus Eye is a vassal dark guild of Tartarus. This also reminds me of what Minerva said to Urza, namely that she always strives for the top, which makes me believe that the reason she joined the Dark Guild is to eventually rank up and become top member Tartarus or Balam Alliance leading guild. We'll have to see what the future brings and find out when the plot in this arc finally starts to thicken. And ending, Kurgor Seizu, Ben Affleck. It's the chin rampage. LOL. All right, that was our non-FT question of the week, I guess, which is probably not going to be every week. All right, I appreciate everyone's efforts. It's awesome. FT's going to an awesome place. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and but hopefully there'll be a little more for us to dig into next week. But we'll see. I appreciate everyone's efforts as always. Really do. Anybody can be an anime fan. You can always subscribe. You can always unsubscribe. You can do anything you want to. Until next time, take care.